Good evening and tonight, viewers. This is Three Roads Gaming. Now let's ride. Last time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI, we went to the Veld. And I got some abilities for Gaw. Templar. And really that's all I got, because the other thing I wanted to do, I think it's kind of infeasible. Basically, you can encounter satellites on the Veld, and they will always drop green berets. So farming a few of those is never a bad idea. Let's check here. This one's going to cost money, but I'm not really spending it, so who cares? Oh, wait, no, it's somewhere else. But hey, we got a free potion. That's all that matters. Yep, you lose 500 gil when that happens. If you have less than 500 gil when Gaul pulls this nonsense on you, Cyan will say something to the effect of, "Don't worry, remember you gave me the money." So I'm glad they think of that. That's beautiful. I think you can make that happen as much as you want to. What we really want is right here. A magical diving helmet that allows all three of us to breathe underwater at once. I mean, logically, Gaw could just, like, rage a fish and then he could breathe underwater. As long as he didn't get knocked out. Oh, yes! I don't know if it's been fixed, but there is an ability a character can gain later on that can swap statuses. Well, rage is technically a status. So if you wanted to, you could put Gaw on rage and then swap statuses, and then now the monster is in rage. Yeah, Gaul is a character note. He is afraid of anything that isn't solid ground. Includes water and airships and whatnot. I think I go to the right or to the left. I can't remember. I think I just stay on the path it's having me on. Anguiform! Alright, let me show off Stray Cat. Because it is a beast. Oh, alright. You're gonna be like that. Fine. I think I go to the left, actually. Because if I go to the right, I believe... Okay, Aspirin, we want that rage later on. No, not Angel Whisper, Stray Cat. They use Fang. Cat Scratch! That's the one we want. Does quadruple damage. It also factors into a couple of... They're not really hacks, but it's a thing you can do in the SNES version. Excellent. Got a Phoenix down. Okay, I think I messed up. Yep, I messed up. Alright, do I want to go to the right or left this time? I want to go to the right. I want to go to where it's sending me, because... I want to go into the cave. Fun times. Ooh, even more fun times. I guess he was hitting dudes in the back row, hence the lessened damage rolls. There we are. These caves are completely safe and are fine to rest up and heal in. Well, not rest up so much as heal, but that's fine. So we go down here. Green Beret, that's what I wanted. The other item you can get in the other caves an X Potion, which is okay, but not gonna like restart my game over it. And then we get here to the end, and we will end up in Nikea. Or Nikia, I don't know. Nikea sounds better. Because it reminds me of IKEA. Anyway, we can hop right on the ship if we wanted, but let's not. First off, oh, you take off that Kenpogi. Sabin, you take that back, because... And also, take... No earring for you. I say this because I want to reserve it for Locke. Anyway, there's only one item we can get in town, and it's here at the inn. Get an elixir out of their clock. Because you gotta have the clock. But if you wanted to, you could buy some stuff here, but the real fun is here in the bar. She's obviously much tamer in the SNES translation, but it is still abundantly clear what she wants to do with Cyan. Poor Cyan.
Getting sexually harassed?
Yep.
Yep.
Aesthetic training. Aesthetic is just a fancy word for, like, being immune to, like, life's pleasures and whatnot. And it goes on a standard old guy Facebook rant. Yeah, that's just a fun little scene. I like it. Alright. Yeah, we got the ninja gear, and we have off Sabin, and we have another green beret. So, let's hop on the ship. And we're done with Sabin's scenario. You got it, buddy. Well, we still got a little time. I'll start Locke's scenario next. Let's talk to Locke. Locke is probably the most challenging of the three scenarios, but it's not super difficult. Alright, let's stick the Genji glove on him. There we are. And now he's got the green beret as well. So yes, he'll attack twice, which is going to be pretty damn handy for this area. We could beat this guy up if we were over-leveled, but we're not, so we won't. And we could theoretically go through here, but... well, we've got a roadblock. Even though that kid that looks like he'd be pretty easy to beat up, he isn't going to let us pass until we're a merchant. So, let's become a merchant by stealing a guy's clothes. In the Woolsey translation, he says, "Call me a thief and I'll rip your lungs out," which is kind of a much more violent phrasing, but whatever. Oh, yeah, this here's a merchant. Main gosh. That's the rare steel. And now we're a merchant, because we're dressed like a merchant. Alright, now that we're dressed like a merchant, this little tyke will let us pass. Alright, Junior, thanks. I also think they forgot about this little bridge here, but that's fine. Yeah, they'll say I'm not buying anything to the merchants. Now, what I'm about to do next is completely optional, but I want to, so I'm gonna. We can steal this guy's gear. Come on, man. Jeez. There we are. And even though we're doing this in full view of that dude in the Magitech armor, he's not going to say anything, because maybe he really hates this guy, I don't know. But now we're dressed like an Imperial officer. And we can talk to these guys to gain info in the bar. Anyway, oh, I forgot to talk to the old guy, but basically he's like, hey, bring me some cider and I'll tell you the secret password to get through here. So, let's steal. A plumed hat, that's their normal steal. And we're a merchant again. Alright, we got the cider. In the fan translation, I believe they call it wine. But I think cider works. You can be alcoholic or non-alcoholic, so no one can really complain. The password's pretty obvious. It's courage. In the original Japanese, Rosebud is Wild Rose. It's a shout out to Final Fantasy II. Not the one that would become Final Fantasy IV later, but the one with Furion. The one that's obscenely hard. And we can sneak through here. Got an elixir? Always a good call. Get back here. I already got that, I guess. Anyway. Remember when this guy was writing a letter earlier? Well, he was telling the Empire where to strike. And they struck back. But thankfully, we have a new hope. And there will be a return of the returners. Yes, there's no phantom menace lurking across our ranks. Alright, I can't shoehorn any more Star Wars titles in there. I'm not going to remove my disguise. The world needs to know I'm a merchant. Okay, this scene. This scene. It's been heavily discussed on the internet. In the original version, and the original SNES version, that guard beats her. Now, there are some people that will tell you that it was only later censored for American audiences. This is not true. At the time that the original was released, Japan's equivalent to the ESRB did not yet exist. And when they existed, one of the things that'll bump up your rating is violence against people who are restrained and or violence against women. I've heard both. So they wanted to get an all ages rating from the CERO, CERO, so they took it out. So if you went to Japan and bought a fresh Game Boy Advance copy of this game, it would be taken out in that version too. Anyway, I just wanted to clear up that common misunderstanding. And this here is Celeste. And yeah, all of this stuff is roughly happening around the same time, so I think at this point the poisoning of Doma has not yet happened. We've seen the future. And we're gonna hide. If we were dressed as a soldier, we'd just kind of stand there and salute, because what do you need to hide for? You're a soldier. Alright, let's go in here. And let's rescue her. I believe the fan translation, just keep looking, says something like, just looking at her is enough. But let's remove her bindings. So if you're a if you're dressed like the trooper, she'll say, you're a little short for an Imperial soldier, aren't you? Because, they like their Star Wars. But I like this a little better. This way you get the full effect of her saying something funny and him hiding. Anyway, she's gonna fake weak, but... Well, as we're about to learn, Locke kinda has a complex around women who need rescuing. Let's just put it that way. Alright, I like stealing is wrong, that's funny. He asks for soup and more bread. In the Japanese, he asks for more navy curry, which is really good. It's really good. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Next time, we'll make our thrilling escape from South Figaro. This has been Three Roads Gaming. I sure am glad the road brought you here, and I hope it brings you back my way soon. Have a good one, everybody.